Alrighty guys, here we are today on the 28th of December, no 27th after Boxing Day. We're here at Bonville Golf Resort, which is in Coffs Harbour. It is in Bonville, but technically I think the council of the local area is Coffs Harbour. We're on the second tee. It was very busy, so we decided to do our intro today, but look at this hole. This is unbelievable. Some of these trees, what do you reckon, what, 50 metres tall? I mean, look at some of those there, like,
yeah,
that's incredible.
they are pretty tall.
But we'll do a full 18 hole single stroke vlog. It's windy as hell, as you can probably hear it. It's going to be a tough one. I think if I break 90, I'm going to call that a successful day. But we'll talk about all the goodies you get here. Everything's included. It was $129, which is pretty steep for golf in Australia. But we'll let you know what we think about that in, 4 or 5 hours, depending on how the slow group of three are going. So. Alrighty guys, so I'm going to be in and out of commentary here just because of the wind on the day, but when we rocked up about an hour early, included a round of golf with some range balls. So when I play difficult courses like these, I really love to go and get warmed up, and it's a real treat to actually do it, unlike other courses that don't have ranges. But yeah, 40 balls I think we hit all into the wind, so I knew right off the bat we was going to be in for a tough struggle. But I'd like to let you know that there's going to be some drone footage, and that's courtesy of the actual golf course itself. So before each hole, we'll see a little bit of drone footage of the actual hole, and yeah, you can kind of see what I got to play on the day. So yeah, we've just come from the range, had about a putt for 5 minutes, but as you can see in the top right corner, I'll keep that there the entire time I play each hole, a little diagram of the hole. Wind was blowing pretty strong here, and I've tried to play a cut, but it's kind of pushed a little bit over to the right a bit. Christine will try to zoom in, but I think we won't be able to see it just because of the little mound there. But down towards the creek there, just to the right where those grass trees is where I am. A little story about those grass trees we'll get into later, but they're actually distance markers. So here I am here, playing a shot up the hill into the wind, and honestly this is a difficult course. I didn't really think this course was that difficult till I started playing a couple of holes here, but tried to punch this one low, got it really thin off the face, maybe 1 or 2 grooves if that, but it's rolled almost pin high, as you can see just through here under those trees. But it was an average to poor shot, but when it comes to a misses, I'm happy with that miss there. Now it's a beautiful little hazard right there, thank God I stayed out of it. But as you can see right here, I'm putting just because it's a bit of wasteland and stuff, and I just didn't want to get the shot heavy. But as you can see when I putt this, I've actually gone for the center of the green. Now have a look at the flag and see how hard it is blowing, and watch the leaves blow off the green. And we'll zoom in here. The wind has blown the ball off the green. Look at that, the big gust right there into the bunker. And with my next bunker shot, as you can see, I've actually tried to play it further down in case it rolled back again. So look at that flag right there. The sand is just gone right in my face straight away. I'm actually quite happy with that bunker shot because I actually wanted to do what I wanted to do. Left the flag in for you so you can see it, but have a look how much that's blowing. Even the flag stick itself, I barely kissed this ball and it's rolled probably almost 10 meters. And yeah, it's kind of turning into a pretty average to bad first hole, but I'm on holidays and I really wasn't doing much for a pre-shot routine, just walking up and hit it. Christine was there, we were just having some fun. But there it is, double bogey. Yeah, first holes as they go, but yeah. But look, here we go, typical Queenslanders. We've run into a couple of wild rabbits, and we couldn't believe, or hares, whatever you want to call them, how close we could actually get to them. I'm sure people watching in England and America probably laugh at us, but in Queensland they're illegal to have as pets, and when we ever see them, we kind of love it. But there you go, runs away, big tall legs. But yeah, on to the next hole. We'll get you some drone footage. Alrighty, here we are onto the second hole. Now as you can see right here, this hole goes down and then up, so it's quite an amazing little hole. I'd hate to be a greenkeeper and mow this as I talk about it later, but I'm aiming for the trees on the right there, hoping to get a bounce and roll down into the middle of the fairway. And I've actually done that, as we'll see in the next shot, but as you can see there, we couldn't actually see the bunker from the tee there. It was actually pretty well hidden. But here I am here talking about the shot landing there, and it rolls right back down there. It's actually quite a nice, genius hole, but it's actually a lot shorter than you think. It actually looks long off the tee, but here it is here. A nice little approach. I think I'm left with 91, something like that. Really working on the short game here, as you can see from GG Swing Tips, just taking smoother, more of a club, but less of a swing control there. We won't be able to see what finishes up, but here's the slow-mo right here. I'm stopping it relatively short in my backswing, as you can see right there, and just kind of gripping down and punching the ball, keeping it relatively low for a 64. But yeah, I'm really enjoying my short game. It's coming along quite well, and as you can see right here, I'm left with quite a short birdie putt. The putting on the day wasn't great, mainly because it was so windy. It was just circling everywhere, so I didn't really know which way I needed to putt the ball apart from the break itself, but it was just hard to really read and gauge the speed of the green.
So that's a pass. I'm 2 over after 2, which isn't too bad because that first hole was a shocker, but I'm sure if you're watching you saw that literally roll from one side into the bunker, but this is a lovely little hole. I've landed where the grass tree is there, kicked back down. We were just talking on the way here that I'd hate to be a greenkeeper here because there is not one flat spot, even apart from the greens actually, to mow. So 2 over after 2. Alrighty guys, we're on the 3rd hole here, par 3, 176. I'm playing it like it's about 155, 160 because all that wind now is with us.
Oh, that looks good.
Is it on?
It looks, yeah.
Yeah, right at it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
See it on the screen at home.
Oh, honey.
So that's par, that's 2 over 3 holes. I was just saying to Christine, I was inside the nearest pin for the competition today, so I think you win 3 dozen Pro V1s, which is an incredible prize. But when the competition entry fee is $152, something like that, that's pretty good prizes for value. So yeah.